Hi, Stuart.
Hi, how you doing?
Welcome back. Yeah, really good. Thank you. Really good. So pleased to have you here for our third video.
Delighted.
So just to recap then, firstly, we spoke about, how you broke away from corporate life, you invested in a business, you worked really, really hard, lockdown hit, and the devastation that kind of came with that. And then we talked about how you actually got your teams back to work and the business back going again, which is really exciting. So what's your sort of thoughts as to how you see the hospitality market recovering moving forward?
Well, I mean, it's a good question, and it's a really pertinent one for us, and it's something I think about every day. And I've been talking a lot to my customers, and the general consensus is that it's at best probably it'll reach 70% volumes and therefore occupancy by next summer. So somewhere between 50% and 70% next summer. So it's effectively a 12-month recovery period to 18 months to maybe the 100% occupancy levels. And for hoteliers, their sweet spot is above 70%. So once they get over 70% occupancy, then it's starting to make some kind of return for them. Mm-hmm. So I think for the industry, it's very, very challenging. It's very easy to get a little bit doom and gloom about, well, if our business is halved for a year, what does that mean? Do we have to put our growth plans on hold? Do I not sell any customers? Because actually the biggest cost to me is textiles. So it's a massive cost. So cash is king. Should I just hunker down and just stay where I am and hibernate for a year? And I'll give you a really, really live example. Prior to the lockdown, we were looking to move premises. So we're a little bit early in our growth cycle. It's only 2.5 years, 3 years since we bought a loss-making business, but we are very focused on the future. Mm-hmm. So I was really buoyant in March, at the start of March. And of course, I've gone through that lull of, right, hunker down, batten down the hatches on cost, don't grow any further, just deal with what you've got. Nobody's buying anyway. We're not moving. We're keeping it where we are. And actually, I've done a bit of a U-turn on that. And I really believe that to keep my mental state right and positive and leading a team through, it's still a changed business. We're not finished yet. Mm-hmm. I'm relating everything, whether it be budgeting or what have you, back to pre-COVID numbers. So we were ready to move, or we're going to be ready to move again. It might be delayed by a few months, but we're still going to look at buildings. We're still going to look at which regions are we going to operate in. And I think that's so key, is that I'm still focused on growth and I'm not letting this stop us,
Amazing.
That message has gone through everybody in the business. And I've been on my feet in the canteen telling it to every group that were inducted back into the business. Moving still on the horizon. We're still growing. It might be delayed, but we're still doing it. Reed, we're not a dead duck business, and COVID hasn't squashed our ambitions, and I think that's helped me get back onto my sort of horse again, because it was a little bit knocked by it all, like I'm sure most people have been.
That's amazing. Yeah.
By the way, I haven't got a huge pipeline, but I just know that's where I've got to go, and that the direction is really key.
I'm a strong believer in, visualizing a successful outcome, and it will happen. So it's absolutely brilliant to hear how confident you are in your future. Thank you very much.
No problem. Nice to speak to you.